Hi crew, Meg here. Welcome to a lesson on design thinking. So design thinking is a human-centered process for creative problem solving that takes a number of steps from empathy, definition, ideation, prototyping, and testing. Design thinking is, in its clearest form, the radical idea that the answers to solve business and community needs are out there among your targets and your community. Design thinking is fundamental to our evidence-based entrepreneurship model, as it's focused on the methods to solve even the most intractable or wicked problems. Design thinking requires creative confidence and empathy development. So it's an interesting and challenging blend of vulnerability and courage. So design thinking, we look through that process of empathy development through one-on-one interactions with our targets, definitions of their wants and needs, ideation around some potential solutions, prototyping, and then testing. So all of these feed nicely into the big idea canvas and the business model canvas as we move through the design thinking process. The IDEO group, which is one of the think tanks that has really moved design thinking forward, and we have a number of different links and podcasts below that you can review and keep fresh with IDEO, has simplified this process in many ways into inspiration, ideation, and implementation. So our focus in the program is in large part to help you feel more confident in the beginning quarters of the program on the interviewing and empathy development phase. We believe that there's no stronger way to understand even the most wicked problems than to get in front of them with your targets. So in general, design thinking has a bias towards action, a requirement of collaborating across boundaries to get the most creative solutions. So you'll see very interdisciplinary and diverse teams. A focus in on human values, one of the requirements being mindful of the process and following a very scientific and thoughtful process to collecting evidence. Prototyping to get a solution in front of your targets and allowing them to experience your solution and give you feedback. So at the center of design thinking is this human-centered focus. I pulled up a quote from IDEO that I really liked. So believing that all problems, even the most seemingly intractable ones like poverty, gender equality, and clean water are entirely solvable. So believing in the people who face these problems every day are the ones who hold the key to their answer. So again, in many ways, this is right in line with how we push forward always and focus on evidence and connecting with your target. And finding through that process, even the most intractable problems can have great solutions. So this process of design thinking is super fundamental to what we're doing with our evidence-based entrepreneurship and innovation program at Western. A lot of different posts and podcasts below that you can check out. Lots of interesting and invaluable work happening in this area, and would heavily encourage you to stay abreast of some of those very exciting things happening. Thanks.